Alright, so we're back with video number 4 and jumping back into Godaddy today. So quickly what we're going to do is set up hosting. So when you get across to Godaddy, if you haven't already, you can see you can still grab a .com.au for $9.96. We're going to go through to web hosting and just quickly have a look at some of the plans and pricing. So you can see economy, deluxe, ultimate and maximum. Any of these are going to be suitable for a fairly low traffic website. So I tend to just have a quick look at, what are the bonuses or add-ons that are coming included with each of the subscriptions. And we can also see there that there's free one-click WordPress install. So just going to go with the economy hosting to begin with and have a look at the options. So 3 months, it looks like you lose your free products. So in this case, because it's including a 365 email for free over a 12-month period, we'll use that one. And you can see there it comes to $75.82. Jumping across into the cart, now you'll see you've got the 365 attached. Go through checkout. Once you've checked out, you can go through to your items and click setup on the hosting. What we want to do is set up our site now. Deluxe manage WordPress, and we want to build a new website. And we're going to go use WordPress before. And then it's going to ask you a couple of questions around what you're going to use the website for. In our case, really we're going to do an offer or probably, provide information. So we'll go with that. We're going to optimize the site for US, not Europe. And basically what we're going to do is create our site from a custom theme and hit continue. Create a username. And it's going to go through the install. Once it's installed, we'll go through, click on use domain and just start typing. It'll show you your domain name that you've already registered there. And it's going to verify the domain details. And it'll take a couple of seconds just to run through this setup. Alright, now it's going to jump back to the dashboard. You can see there it's set up the domain and it'll take a couple of minutes for it to configure. But you can see the edit site buttons now up there on the right hand side. Alright, so once it's installed, you'll be able to click this edit button and it's going to log you into your WordPress backend or dashboard. Alright, so there you go. You've now got WordPress installed. Alright, now what we're going to do is go across to elegantthemes.com. You can see here we're going to have a look at Divi. It's got a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can have a crack at it, and if you don't like it, you can use something else. It's got a what you see is what you get type editor, so it's a lot easier for us to use. It's got a pile of modules built in, call to actions, forms, testimonial type things. And it's also got 200 plus, full websites already built in with the price of the theme, so it's pretty powerful. You can have a look at any of these templates before you decide to go ahead with this option. Click on the bottom there and you'll see this in live real time, and be able to play around with them and, you know, see if it's the right type of fit for what you are wanting to do in terms of look and feel. Each of the pages works. You can add in book appointments and various other things, but essentially this is what I'm going to be using to build my site. I'll include a link in the bottom for you to be able to take a look at their product. But essentially what we want to do is download it once you've set up an account, and then we're going to go in and add the Divi theme into our WordPress dashboard. So if you click choose file, down there you'll see I've already downloaded the divi.zip, and then click install now. It will take, you know, probably a good part of 5 minutes for it to install. Alright, so once you've installed the theme, you'll be greeted with a confirmation. If you're not, then feel free to flick me a message, but just click activate, and now you'll see there that the Divi theme has been installed. And there's a documentation piece, but you can basically click that visit site button, and you'll see that it's been installed, and you can come back to your dashboard and we can start getting it set up. So in terms of the appearance, we can click on customize, and you're going to be greeted with a range of different options here for the Divi theme. In terms of site identity, you just want to give the site a title and a tagline. And then we can upload an image for our icon. Just going to use our logo in a PNG format, so it's got a clear background again. And just down the bottom right hand corner, select, and you'll see a sample of it there in the top right hand corner of what the icon will look like in the browser bar, and clicked on, and sorry, just update that and just hit publish. And jump back into some of the layout settings. You can update any typography and things like that in here by changing the fonts, any of your body link colors. If you want a background image, you can put it in here. And header and navigation, and we go into header format. You'll see a bunch of options there. You've got your primary. You can hide the logo, you can make it full width. You've got a secondary menu, a bunch of options there. And the fixed navigation settings, you can actually hide the logo image, which I probably will do with the theme I've selected. You can choose to show your social links. I'm going to remove show search icon, put in your phone number and email address. And then click publish. Alright, so as you can see, I'm back here at work on my lunch break in one of our quiet rooms in the Loan Options HQ, and just thought I would take you through the next couple of steps in terms of putting Divi into action now that you've got WordPress set up. Now, if you do have any questions around getting WordPress installed, I'm happy to spend 10-15 minutes with you, do a screen share or a Zoom meeting, something like that, and give you guys a hand in setting it up. So please feel free to reach out. But essentially what you're going to do now is when you've got Divi installed, you're going to see that there's automatically two pages that are already created here, sample page and privacy policy. For the sake of this, I'm just going to create a new one, and I'm actually just going to call this demo theme install so that you can go along. Now we're actually going to use the Divi builder here, and once you've clicked on that, it's going to pop up with these three options. So you've got build from scratch, which you can do. You can literally go in and start building and adding elements. For the purpose of this session, I'm going to use a pre-made layout. You do have the option to clone an existing one, but just click this, hit browse, and now you're going to be greeted with a pile of different layouts. You can filter them on the left-hand side. There is literally hundreds to choose from. So I've already done a little bit of research and come across this real estate agent pack that I actually like. If you click on that, you're going to see the ability to have a quick look at a live demo. But what I'm going to do is just click use this layout. This does take a couple of minutes to install, so we'll be back in a second. All right, so now that we've got the layout installed, you can see here it pops up with all of your content ready to go. Page looks pretty nice, so I'm quite happy with this one. But what I was talking about before with the what you see editor is you can click on any of these sections here to customize them. So if you want to, edit this particular bit here, just hit that, and it's going to give you the ability to update this text. Just going to leave it for now. I'll just do a record session and show you as I customize the page, but you can see there it's installed from top to bottom, the entire page. And yeah, you're basically ready to start editing this with your own content.